ஓம் சக்தி. உன்னுடைய ஆர்வம் தூய்மையானதாக இருக்கும்போது நீ அகங்காரத்தை எவ்வளவுக்கு எவ்வளவு நீக்குகிறாயோ அவ்வளவுக்கவ்வளவு என் அருள் உன்னிடம் நிரம்பும். அகங்காரம் குறைய குறைய அருள் நிரம்பும். அருள் நிரம்ப நிரம்ப அகங்காரம் குறையும். எனது அருளை நிரப்புவது என் கடமை. அகங்காரத்தை சிறிது சிறிதாக போக்குவது உன் கடமை. ஓம் சக்தி.
When your enthusiasm is genuine, the extent to which you shed your ego is the extent to which you will be filled with my grace. When the ego comes down, the more you are filled with my grace. More the grace, lesser is the ego. It is my duty to shower grace on you. It is your duty to shed your ego gradually. Om Shakti. Wenn dein Enthusiasmus echt ist, wird ihr Ego in dem Maße von meiner Gnade erfüllt sein. Wenn das Ego herunterkommt, bist du umso mehr von meiner Gnade erfüllt. Mehr die Gnade, weniger ist das Ego. Es ist meine Pflicht, dich mit Gnade zu überschütten. Es ist deine Pflicht, das Ego nach und nach abzulegen. Om Shakti.
Om Shakti. What mantras can do? Mantra is a sacred syllable, word or phrase, and when chanted with fervor, intensity, and determination, causes the whole being to reverberate with that sound. Mantras are said to have the ability to help alter one's subconscious impulses, habits, and afflictions. With constant practice of chanting, one becomes the mantra and no longer remains an ordinary individual but gets elevated and has access to higher spiritual states of existence. The sonic and ancient science of mantras is known to aid one's spiritual, material, and intellectual progress and also bestows liberation. Mantra chants purify and enrich the environment where they are chanted. That is the reason Amma has insisted that worship centers all over the world should worship chanting the mantras. I am the one to receive. Bangaru Amma, an avatar of the Divine Mother Adiparashakti, once told a staunch devotee of Lord Muruga, who was hesitant about worshipping the Mother, "My son, whatever be the mantras you may chant during your worship, it is I who shall accept the mantras. Whoever you pray to, with whatever mantra, it is ultimately I who shall receive." Mantra worship, Amma's training. After having infused Shakti to the mantras, Amma trains devotees on how to chant, like a teacher who trains students. Mantras should be chanted in unison. Men and women should sit separately while chanting. The count of devotees chanting the mantras should be an odd number. When chanting, one should maintain a certain physical distance from others. The principal mantra Om that ends with every mantra should sync with the ringing of the bell in unison. The bell should ring continuously during the last 9 mantras of the 1008 chants. Do not wear a wristwatch, finger ring, or spectacles unless absolutely required when chanting mantras. Deeparadhanai with camphor should be performed before the 1008 mantras are chanted and for those who chant the mantras. The camphor flame should be taken around and a lemon drishti should be performed for them. At the end, after the 1008 and 108 mantras are chanted, everyone should stand in a line. Every male devotee should bow to every other male devotee with folded hands, saying Om Shakti, and touch their feet. Similarly, every female devotee should bow with folded hands, saying Om Shakti to every other female devotee. They need not touch the feet. Ensure that Om that precedes and follows every mantra is chanted clearly. Amma's oracle. Whoever chants the 108,008 mantras and performs worship at 3 in the morning with a single pointed focus continuously for 1008 days, I will protect him and his progeny. If the mantras are chanted with a focused mind, one acquires the quality of a Sakti when chanting. Wherever you chant these mantras, that place becomes sanctified. All the siddhas and gods will bless you. The right way to chant. While chanting, one should sit erect. It is good to chant knowing the meaning. Irrespective of whether the meaning is known or not, one should ensure the mantras are pronounced the right way. One should not chant it as a song or with a tune. The mind should be focused. One should not be distracted and should not respond verbally or through gestures to others. One should not fidget with the hands or feet or sway back and forth. One should not yawn or fall asleep. In order to ensure this, one should take a bath and chant wearing damp red clothes. One should not feel restless and haste to complete the chant. The stillness of the mind is an important prerequisite for experiencing the divine. When one chants in pure awareness with devotion, every word uttered has a tremendous impact on oneself. This, however, comes with practice. Base thoughts may emerge, but one should not be depressed or feel hopeless. These stem from our past impressions of thoughts and actions. They will eventually disappear in time with consistent practice of chanting. In order to receive the Divine Mother's grace, in order to progress in spirituality or to attain peace, one should chant the 1008 mantras regularly. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. Going forward, we will take you to details about the Sanctum Sanctorum, Curriculum, and consecration that took place. Om Shakti.
Please like, share, and subscribe to the BangaruAmmaGlobal YouTube channel for more inspiring and uplifting videos like this one.